Queen Tribe, YouTube, what's good? It's Coach Rod here. I want to talk about you are a wife. The topic might be different because I might change the topic, but this is what I feel like naming it right now. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because a lot of women feel because they are single, um, they are not a wife, or because they don't have a husband, they are not a wife. I want you to understand it here. Uh, the good book says, the Bible says that when a man finds a wife, finds a good thing. That means when he finds that woman is already a wife. And a lot of you are already a wife, even though that you are single. You don't have to have a husband to be a wife. Now, what is a wife? A wife is, I'm going to say biblically, a wife is a woman that fears God. A wife is a virtuous woman, a woman of morals, woman of character. Um, a woman that knows how to treat her man, that respects her man, and honor her man. That's what a wife is. Some of you might think a wife is a woman that can lay it down in the bedroom, that can cook in the kitchen. That's part of being a wife. That's part of being a wife. But you got a whole lot of women that can lay it down in the bedroom and they can cook in the kitchen, but still don't know how to be a wife. So that's part of it. You just can't be good in the bedroom and know how to cook, but you know, you don't have no morals, no values. Um, you're not abstinent, or I'm gonna say this here: if you not abstinent, but you got respect for yourself and you're not easy to get on your back, you know, uh, that's what a wife is to me. A woman that that loves herself, that respects herself. So even though you may not be married, but you still could be a wife while you're single. You're already a wife. So some of y'all may ask, well, Coach Rod, why I'm not married? If I'm a wife, why I'm not married? Well, there's different reasons. One reason is because the type of woman that a lot of women are, that a lot of you single women are, a lot of single women are. If you're a woman that have morals, you're a woman that have values, if you're a woman that have standards and boundaries in this generation, um, you are going to be the one. I'm just going to be real with y'all. I'm not saying that it's impossible, but you are going to be the one that get overlooked in society by a lot of men, because we live in a society where a good woman, a woman of morals, a woman that have standards, a woman that have boundaries, um, is not popular in this society. Um, Not all, but the majority of those women you see putting a man on social media, they are settling. They are settling, and y'all think they winning because they got a man. But I can't tell y'all that they are not winning because they got a man. If they are not, if that man is not treating them like a queen, number one, treating them like a queen. If that man is not cheating on them, if that man is not disrespecting them, devaluing them, they are not winning. And if that man is not willing to make, if they're single, if they're not married, if that man is not trying to make them a wife, they're not winning. You see what I'm saying? And society teach women, if you have a man, you are winning. So that's why you got a lot of single women feeling like they're not winning because they don't have a man, because they're single. And I want you to understand this right here, that a man does not make you a wife. Let me say that again. A man does not make you a wife. You are already a wife. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to tell y'all is, in this society, the way how society is so backwards, a good woman is not popular. You know, a good woman is not popular. A woman that's abstinence, a woman that's God fearing, a woman that want to do things the right way, the woman that has standards and morals in this society, they are not popular. That's not what society are teaching men. You know, and go back to what I was saying before. Society are teaching men. You know, you're a simp if you marry a woman. Um, you're a simp if you treat women like queens. They got this alpha thing going on now, and they call alpha men, really grown boys. Is what society consider an alpha man is a grown boy, and they call good men beta men, soft simps, men who value women, men who respect women are beta males, and it's in society they are considered as simps, soft, good guys, stuff like that. So that's one reason why a lot of you queens are single. You still a wife, but that because you're not married doesn't mean that you're not a wife. And then y'all assume that every woman that's married is winning. Every woman that have a husband is winning. Listen, if a woman have a husband, but if she's getting cheated on, if she getting her hands put on her, if her man is cheating on her on social media, he's emotional cheating, things like that, she's not winning. There's a whole lot of women who are married and not winning. You see what I'm saying? I want you to understand that right there. So another reason why a lot of you ladies are not married. Then too, people want to blame the devil. Oh, the devil it is. People praying against you and all that stuff here. It have nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. Another reason why you're not married is because you're not willing to settle. When you are a woman and you are not easy to get on your back because you don't want to settle, you're going to be single in this generation. Not forever. I'm not going to say you're going to be single forever. I do believe that there's still hope. Yes. Are there good men out there? Yes, they're out there. But, a good woman, she have a lot of options, but she don't have a lot of quality options. A lot of quality options, where there's a lot of quality men out there that wants to value them and honor them, and walk them down the aisle. It just the average man, not all men, but there are a lot of men in this generation doesn't see marriage as a goal. Doesn't see marriage as a goal. I mean, one time, when I was engaged, I was at the barber shop and the guy asked me, was I single or whatever. I said, no, man, I'm engaged. He was like, oh, man, you finna get married? Oh, man. The guy was cutting my hair, and I was in Little Rock, Arkansas. And he was like, oh, man, why you finna get married for? Why you finna do that? Oh, he had like marriage was a curse. Like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't say this, but in his mind, like, oh, man, you soft. You finna get married, man, you soft. I mean, that's what he probably was saying, thinking in his head, like, man, nigga, he's soft. We finna get married. You see what I'm saying? And that's the average male, the average man in today's society. You see what I'm saying? So, you still a wife. And sometimes women ask me, what I gotta do to show a man that I'm a wife? So, you ain't gotta do nothing but be yourself. If a man can't see you as a wife, if you're a good woman, you got morals, values, and standards, you God-fearing, you abstinence, or you're not easy to get on your back, and you require marriage before you lay down with a man, you a wife. But we just live in a society where not a lot of men know a wife when they see one. Most men, not all, in this generation is attracted to, loose booty. Just being real. That's what they're attracted to. So if you're not being loose, you're going to get rejected. And like they say, rejection is God protection. The reason why you're getting rejected because you are getting protected by toxic men, by men who just want to use you, who want to waste your time, waste your life, get on top of you. Men who want to have you on rotation, don't want to commit to you. Men who don't fear God. Men who want to dishonor you. You are being protected by that when you are getting rejected. But so many women feel like something wrong with them because they keep getting rejected. You getting rejected by a grown boy. And a lot of times I tell my queens in coaching session, girl, you just lost a headache. You need to be shouting and praising God. Losing a man is losing a headache. Losing losing a grown boy, not a man. But losing a grown boy is losing a headache. That's less stress you got to worry about. You see what I'm saying? As a woman. So you don't have to do anything to show a man you're a wife. You ain't got to be on your back. You ain't got to cook 3 meals a day. You could be doing all that. If you with a man, if that man is too immature to see you as a wife, to see you a wife, ain't nothing you can do. It's not you, it's him. Whenever a man rejects you, if you are a good woman, if you are a woman with morals and values, character, a woman that's practicing abstinence, God-fearing, if a man rejects you, it's not you, it's him. Stop feeling rejected. You are not rejected, you are protected. It's not you, it's him. That means he's too immature to see you as a wife. You understand me? You can be an amazing woman. And still, that man still won't marry you. Because, let me tell you something about it. The reason why a lot of men really don't want to get married, not all men, some men do. But the reason why a lot of men don't want to get married because they're not ready to commit. They're not ready to settle. They can be with a good woman and they know that woman is a wife. But because they're not ready to settle down and be tied down to one woman, they're not ready to commit. That's why they don't get married, because they want to weigh their options. They don't want to be with one woman. You see what I'm saying? So what you got to realize, a woman is, when you get rejected, it's not you. It's not really rejection. I know you feel rejected, but it's not really rejection. It's just you too good for that man. It's just you deserve better. It's just that man is not your husband. And I want you to understand this right here. Listen to me now. You will never get rejected by the man that's for you. You will never get rejected by your husband. You understand me? When you meet your husband, he ain't gonna never reject you. He's not gonna never reject you. The only man that's gonna reject you is a grown boy, is a man who's too immature to see you as a wife. Point blank, period. That's the only man that's gonna reject you. Whenever you get rejected, if you're a good woman and you're a wife, you are getting rejected because there's somebody out there better. There's somebody out there for you. So hold your head up. Don't feel bad. Don't feel down because you're single. Don't let what society says about you make you feel less of a woman because you don't have a man. Because last time I checked, 6 out of every 10 couples that are married or in a relationship, they are not happy. So just thank God that you're not a part of that statistic. You see what I'm saying? And you can win being single. You don't have to be on have a man to win. A lot of women are on their backs for a man. A lot of women are giving their bodies to a man who's not willing to lay his life down for them and commit to them and walk them down that aisle and come in covenant with them. And not only come in covenant with them, but lead with love and treat them like a queen. So my sisters, hold your head up. You still a wife. Even though you're single, you still a wife. But the reason why you keep getting rejected is because we live in a society where a lot of men, not all, a lot of men does not know a wife when they see one. They got to grow up and recognize A lot of men don't even know what a wife is. You see what I'm saying? So, my sisters, keep your head up high. Don't get discouraged because you're single. Don't feel like you're losing. You can win as a single woman. Long as you got peace, sanity in your life, and you're not on your back outside of the covenant of God with a man who only sees you as good enough to lay down with, but he don't see you as good enough to walk you down the aisle and come in covenant with you, and you got standards, morals, and values, and you got boundaries, and you're not easy to get on your back, girl, and you asking it, girl, you winning. And you can make your own money. You ain't got to depend on no man to take care of you and pay your bills. You pay your own bills. You ride what you want to ride in. You eat what you want to eat. If that's you, and you ain't got no man, guess what, girl? You winning. You winning. So keep your head up high, queen. Don't feel discouraged. You are a wife. You are a wife. Even though you're not married, even though you're single, you are a wife. Listen, purchase my book. The link gonna be in the description box. Get your copy of my book, Queens Don't Settle. Click on the link in the description box. And also to book your session, the link gonna be in the description box. It is Coach Rod signing out. God bless y'all. We'll talk soon.